But apparently, an illegal immigrant has become a police officer, and then
we now have a new precedent. I'm just going to play the first part of this for everyone who can hear it. Here we go. Here we go.
Last week, Redwood City Police arrested Gomes at the Belmont Police Headquarters on Penal Code 261A1, rape of someone who was incapable of giving legal consent due to a mental disorder.
All right, so...
Wait. The illegal immigrant cop raped a retard? Is that what just happened?
We've hit rock bottom.
Holy shit.
New precedent, like new low, achievement unlocked. We have now a new precedent. The new precedent is this. Well, the first precedent that was already set is we now in California are hiring non-citizens, non-U.S. citizens to police your streets, which means your tax money is going to non-citizens policing you in California. Number two, this non-citizen police officer has now been charged with raping a mentally handicapped woman.
That's crazy.
What's lower than that, Matt? Other than going to the eggy, do it.
I got a question. Was it like borderline, like the IQ is just low, so it kind of counts, or were they like full gone, like can't understand anything, and that was it? I mean, was she stupid or okay? I don't want to say that sounds horrible. That sounds horrible. I take that back. Take it back. Was she just not? Fuck. How do you say this? And IQ is very difficult to have a conversation about. By the way, was it extremely low IQ, or was it like on the spectrum of deep in the spectrum of like complete not understanding? Kind of like what's the word? What's the person that is like?
I mean, I don't care about offending people, but man, you are fucking this up, bro. You are it's it's mentally retarded person.
Wait,
the law states that they are not capable of giving consent, which means they do not have faculties to say yes, sir, no, sir.
How do you judge that? By the way, is that a is there like a state IQ test that you give to certain people? And are we only giving those IQ tests to certain people? It's like, oh no, it looks like you're not able to pass this test. We're just gonna make you take it. And they're like, oh, okay, Saar. They take.
Are you guys witnessing Matt's complete turn around? He is now a blue-haired sheepdog, and he's literally blaming the victim. This is what liberals, progressive cucks do. They say, "Oh, you shouldn't have been there. You shouldn't have been there at 1 o'clock in the morning, man. That was your fault."
I understand like how we categorize.
So it's her fault. She's mentally retarded.
No, not at all.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure here.
Like what that actually means. Just a quick break before this video continues. If you haven't signed up for Soju yet, go check it out, soj.oo. It's a social discussion platform that we've created. That's where the community is hanging out. Definitely worth checking out, soj.oo. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, do it now.
Well, let's go to the other side of the token.
Okay.
Let's go to the other side of the coin.
Okay.
You're talking about IQ and you bumbled it.
Yeah, I totally messed it up.
You totally fumbled it.
Totally messed it up.
Let's go to the
guys.
Let's go to the IQ. Saar. Let's go to the IQ side on the other side of the token. Forget the mentally handicapped woman. Victim. Period. Full stop. What about the IQ of the police officer? Why would we allow a non-citizen police officer, which by the way, before he became a police officer, he was arrested for domestic abuse?
Wait, is that person, the police officer, an illegal or a non-citizen?
Non-citizen.
Okay.
They have to use that word.
But which one is it? Is it specific or?
Let me tell you.
I'm just trying to curious, like the gravity of the situation. Like this guy hop the border in a caravan, become a cop, and then start raping women.
Let's listen to the rest
women.
Of this.
I don't think we can say the word rape. That's probably where it's demonetized.
Received phone calls from the San Mateo County Sheriff's Office and East Palo Alto Police warning him that both agencies had rejected Gomes because of his domestic violence arrest in 2017.
When a department head calls you and says something's wrong, take a closer look, or don't hire someone, you should take a closer look.
Court records show that Gomes and his wife were on vacation from their home in Brazil at this Ramada Inn in Kissimmee, Florida.
Brazil?
The charging affidavit says they've been married a year when Gomes spotted texts on his wife's cell phone from an ex-boyfriend and that he struck her repeatedly in the face and stomach. An officer wrote that he observed a large bruise that covered most of his wife's left cheek and scratches to her right cheek. The records say Gomes accused her of hitting and scratching him first, so the state attorney charged both of them with battery domestic violence before dropping the charges a month later. Belmont Chief Stenquist defended hiring Gomes, emailing me, past law enforcement contact that does not result in charges are not disqualifying in of itself under policies or applicable law.
In these special victim domestic violence cases,
All right, let's go forward a little bit.
They're often
California, if this bill passes, you would be able to be a sworn officer.
Governor Gavin Newsom signed the bill in September 2022. Rich Korea tells me a newly arrived immigrant has lots to learn about our system of justice and civil rights.
you better make sure that
Newly
our hired
arrived
people
immigrant.
Newly arrived
get the main nuances
immigrant.
of the role
That's
of a
the
police
answer.
officer.
It's right here
No
on the
one else,
news.
as
Okay,
far as I
cool.
know, in our entire
So a
society.
newly arrived immigrant became a police officer, has a history of domestic violence, beat up
His wife.
his wife and the guy that she was texting. Okay. And then became a police officer. The police department did a background check on him, found out that he has a history of beating women and combatants, hired him anyway. And then this guy went off and raped and mentally handicapped. Okay. I don't want to ask the question. I take that back.
We're already demonetized, Saar.
No, I can't ask the question. It's not a good question.
We're technically not demonetized for this episode yet.
Well, not yet.
Well, we are now. I just say the R word like 4 times.
You did.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And I forgive you because
I don't even know which R word I'm talking about.
I don't even know
we said
either.
both R words.
Was it the hard R?
Apparently, that one actually doesn't get you demonetized.
Bro,
Can we talk about that?
bro,
quickly?
let's talk about it. I actually watched a video where the video was talking about how they're saying the word and they're saying that I'm not going to be demonetized, and they proved in the next video that they were demonetized by saying the hard R.
You can say the N word, the hard R, no demonetized.
No.
But if you say retard, demonetized. If you say rape, demonetized.
You got it.
But for some reason, there are certain words that you're okay to.
Yep. And
How crazy is that? And we're the racist ones. And we're shocked.
not only that, is YouTube fed that video to me. So they're actually feeding that to people like me who are just like, oh man, this is great. You know? Oh my gosh.
The YouTube censor police
God.
are so in their own shit at this point
I know.
that they don't even know what they're censoring.
No.
I think they're so lost at this point. They've had so many words and phrases and ideas thrown at them that if you have the manual from a month ago, it's different than the manual that you have today.
Oh.
And some people are operating off the manual from like 3 months ago or a year ago because not everyone's updating their files.
No.
They just have a PDF sitting on the desk. Oh, that's not word you're not allowed to say anymore. So depending on which version of that same PDF you have, you censor differently. They have no
Exactly.
idea.
And the only document that they constantly have up on a tab is the pronoun, because they know it updates every freaking day. The pronoun list increases every single day.
Yeah, the pronoun list goes like, from 4 pronouns to 8 pronouns to 154 pronouns.
Yeah, it's the only tab in every one of those censors browsers because they're like, this shit changes every day. They include new words, these, them. I need to update it. But everything else, when it comes to hard R and the N word, totally legit.
Okay, going back to the story. Did he get in trouble?
Yes, he's in jail now.
Okay, is he getting deported?
Probably not, because this is our
I
clown.
feel like if of anybody that gets arrested and anyone, if there was ever a use case for Trump's, I'm going to send them to El Salvador. I feel like this is the one.
this would be the one. We literally made our bed, covered ourselves in shit, and we're choosing to sleep in it.
Stop talking about the pooflingers. You're being covered in less shit. Thanks for watching the clip. If you want to see the full episode, click here. If you want to see more clips, click here.